Hi, this week we're going to look at Barnwell's chapter 21 and 22. That's from this book, exploring the meanings of words on pages 129 through 140, and translating unknown concepts on pages 141 through 160. So starting on page 129. A word's meaning is called its lexical meaning. Lexical meaning. There can be many senses to a word, and these often do not match from language to language, making the job of a translator very difficult, as you know. Using a dictionary is helpful, but be careful to find the correct sense for the context you are in. A word itself can have one or more parts that have meaning, and these parts are called morphemes. Some of these parts can stand alone and others cannot. For example, your language may have morphemes that mark for a gender or number or noun class. In English, we have a plural suffix s. That is a morpheme that cannot stand alone. Barnwell writes on page 133, because the meaning of words in different languages do not match each other, the same word in the source language must sometimes be translated by different words in the receptor language. A word must always be translated according to the meaning it has in the context in which it occurs. So, for your assignment, I want you to do exercise 3, A through I, on page 131. A through I. In each of the following examples, check carefully the meaning of the word that is underlined. Okay? How would you translate the underlined words in your own language in each context? So I want you to use a dictionary to look up these words. So now for chapter 22, starting on page 141. Translating unknown concepts. There are likely many biblical concepts that are unknown by your target language due to times when the Bible was written, culture, way of life, geography, weather, etc. Maybe the customs are unknown, or the names of places and people and animals. Illustrations, glossary entries, and footnotes are all helpful. However, your translation is the most important key to helping the audience understand the text. And you cannot translate well what you don't understand yourself. So, be sure to study the text and understand the meaning of the concept, and then work to decide how you are going to translate the unknown concept in your language. Then, these are some options given by Barnwell. You may use more than one. So, you can use a descriptive phrase. You can substitute something similar that is known to the receptor speakers. You can use a word that is more general in meaning. You can use a word that is more specific in meaning. You can use a foreign word from another language with explanatory information. But you cannot change historical facts. Okay? So these are for unknown concepts. So let's go over those again. Use a descriptive phrase if fact is unknown. Substitute something similar that is known in the receptor language speakers. use a word that is more general or a word that is more specific, or use a foreign word. But remember, you cannot change historical facts. So for your assignments, compare and contrast the recommendations between Hill's and Barnwell's book for unknown facts. Then describe to me what order you prefer to use for choosing what to do with unknown concepts, most to least acceptable by your community. So I'll share the recommendations by Hill and the recommendations by Barnwell, and you can tell me which ones you prefer. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.